Death has always been considered as the ultimate truth of life, but today science and technology are questioning it. Is it possible for humans to live forever? In the future, science and technology may develop so much that death can be defeated. Maybe after 100 to 200 years, people will consider resurrection a normal process. Death is an irrevocable truth that can never be avoided. No one has ever escaped death. Science may have made a lot of progress and the results of every science have been surprising people, but science has also lost in front of death. Can we avoid getting old? Can humans be immortal? Can the lifespan of a human be increased to 1000 years? Can science stop aging? Let us know what the whole news is, and you are also requested to watch the video from the beginning to the end because this video is going to be very interesting and informative. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Stay connected with us for the latest updates in the field of science and stay updated. Death is an irrevocable truth that can never be avoided. No one has ever escaped death. It is a different matter that a person dies in 30 to 40 years, while someone lives for more than 100 years. Science may have made a lot of progress and the results of every science have been surprising people. But science has also lost in front of death. Till date, science has not progressed so much that dead people can be brought back to life. In addition to cryonics, there are many different futuristic methods through which people hope to resurrect after death. However, all these are still in the initial research or speculative stage. Let's take a look at these. First, let's talk about the mind uploading process. Can humans be digitally immortal? Brain uploading, also called mind uploading, consciousness transfer, or digital immortality, is a futuristic technique that will try to transfer the human mind to a computer or artificial body. In simple words, all the information, memories, thinking ability, and personality of your brain will be saved in an artificial intelligence or computer system. After this, your brain will be able to operate in a robot, virtual world, or cyborg body. Meaning? You can think, feel, and live without a real body. There can be two main methods for brain uploading. Whole brain emulation (WBE) brain-computer interface (BCI). First, let's talk about whole brain emulation (BE). In this, the entire brain is scanned and uploaded to the computer. For this, state-of-the-art neuroscience and AI will be used. Scientists will create digital models by scanning every neuron of the brain and their connections. This model will then be run in a supercomputer or AI. You can live as a digital avatar inside the computer. Now let's talk about brain-computer interface (BCI). In this, while the human being is alive, his brain will be connected to the computer. Gradually, AI will understand your mind and make a complete copy of it. Afterward, when your real body is gone, your digital mind will still be alive. You can stay alive forever by uploading into a robotic body. What will be possible with brain uploading? Digital immortality, you can live forever. Cyborg body, your brain can be installed in a robot. Virtual reality, you can live virtually in the digital world. Space travel, your digital mind can spin the universe in light speed. Cloning and uploading, your body can be replaced at any time. Who's working on it? Neuralink is making a brain chip that can connect brains to computers. OpenAI and DeepMind AI research companies, working on brain modeling. The whole brain emulation project, MIT and Harvard, is working on neuroscience and brain mapping. The Nectome company is researching how to upload your brain before you die. There will also be many challenges. Technology is not yet advanced, the human mind is too complex. Is that the real you? Or just your copy? Ethics and moral problems, is it right to turn a person into a digital copy? Hacking and control threat, what if your digital brain gets hacked? When might brain uploading be possible in the future? 2050 to 2100, early experimentation and partial uploading may be possible. 2100 to 2200, complete brain uploading and transfer to the robotic body may be possible. 2200 plus, humans can be completely digitally immortal. Now let's talk about biological regeneration. Biological resuscitation means the resurrection of a dead person. This is an astonishing and mysterious area of science and technology, with scientists finding ways to reactivate dead cells and organs. If this were possible, death would not be permanent and humans would be able to come back to life. Scientists have discovered some possible ways for resuscitation, such as stem cell therapy, nanotechnology and nanobots, cryonics and biological resuscitation, and gene editing and DNA recreation. First, let's talk about stem cell therapy. Stem cells are specialized cells that can regenerate any organ in the body. If the brain and body of a dead person are repaired with stem cells, then he can be brought back to life. Scientists are doing this on brain-dead people. In 2019, a company named BioCarc tried such an experiment in India, but it was stopped due to ethical and legal problems. This method is still in the early stages, but in the future it can beat death. Now let's talk about nanotechnology and nanobots. Nanobots, microrobots, will be injected into the human body. These can heal broken organs and cells. If a person's brain cells have been destroyed, nanobots can revive them. Scientists are currently conducting experiments to cure diseases by sending nanobots into the blood. In the next 50 to 100 years, this technology could be used to bring back dead humans. Now let's talk about cryonics plus biological resuscitation. If a person's body is frozen immediately after death, cryonics, it can be revived in the future. Scientists think that in the future there will be drugs and technologies that can revive dead cells. If this happens, people frozen with cryonics can be resurrected. This technique is just a theory right now, but some scientists believe it is possible in the future. Now let's talk about gene editing and DNA recreation. Gene editing techniques like CRISPR can reactivate the genes of a dead person. Scientists can make the body self-healing again by making changes to DNA and RNA. If old cells can be recreated from DNA, humans can be revived. Scientists have already succeeded in editing the DNA of some animals to give them a longer life. This experiment on humans may happen in the future. Has any animal ever come back to life? In 2019, scientists at Yale University partially reactivated the brain of a dead pig. They used a special solution, which started blood flow to the brain and some neurons started working. However, the whole pig did not come back to life, but it shows that it may be possible in the future. Microbes that came back to life after thousands of years. Scientists have regenerated microbes that were frozen in ice that were nearly 40,000 years old, meaning that humans could also be revived in the future if preserved properly. Some animals can already resuscitate. A microbe called tardigrade can live in ice for thousands of years and still be alive. Some frogs and fish freeze in the cold and later come back to life. Scientists are trying to bring the abilities of these organisms to humans. Challenges facing biological resuscitation. Brain damage. If a person does not revive within a few minutes of dying, his brain can be permanently damaged. Will the spirit also come back? If the body were to be regenerated, would it be the same person it was before? Or just a biological clone of it? Moral and legal questions. Should we really be trying to resurrect humans? Would that be against the laws of nature? When will biological resuscitation be possible in the future? 2030 to 2050. Small-scale resuscitation from stem cells and nanobots may be possible. 2050 to 2100. Efforts will be made to revive humans through brain restoration and DNA regeneration. 2100 plus. Technology to fully regenerate a human being may be available. Is it possible to defeat death? Biological resurrection is one of the most exciting possibilities of science. However, this is not entirely possible yet, but in the future, stem cells, nanobots, and genetic engineering could make it a reality. If this happens, death will not be permanent for humans, and we will be able to live again. Quantum rebirth. Can we be alive again after death? Can we continue to exist after death? Do the laws of science allow us to live in some other form after we die? Quantum rebirth is a science and philosophy view that based on the laws of quantum physics, we can continue to exist in some form even after death. The idea of quantum reincarnation is primarily associated with quantum physics and the mystery of consciousness. Some scientists and philosophers believe that our consciousness may be the result of some deep process that exists at the quantum level, not just our mind. Even when our body dies, our consciousness does not disappear completely, but it continues to exist in some other form. It could possibly move somewhere else in the universe or enter a new body. The scientific theory behind quantum reincarnation. Quantum immortality, orchestrated objective reduction quantum soul. First, let's talk about quantum immortality. This theory is based on the many worlds interpretation, MWI, of quantum mechanics. According to MWI, our universe is splitting into countless parallel universes every moment. This means that even when we die in our own universe, our life in another universe continues. Our consciousness is always in some universe, that is, we never die completely. Simply put, when you die in this universe, your self will wake up in some other parallel universe, without knowing that it was dead. Now let's talk about orchestrated objective reduction. This theory combines the mind and quantum mechanics. It was developed by famous scientists Sir Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff. According to them, the microtubules present in our brains have quantum-level processes. These processes give rise to our consciousness. When we die, our consciousness merges with the universe at the quantum level and can be reborn in a new body. Meaning, our soul or consciousness is not a permanent thing, but rather a pattern of quantum energy, which can re-emerge in another body or universe. Now let's talk about the quantum soul and reincarnation. Some scientists believe that the soul may be an energy pattern that persists at the quantum level. Since energy is never destroyed, the first law of thermodynamics, our consciousness cannot be completely lost after we die. It can be reborn in a new body, universe, or reality. Meaning, when we die, our consciousness can be played on some other medium like a record, allowing us to be born again. If this theory is correct, then death will not really exist, we will always live in some form. Our rebirth can happen countless times, but we won't remember who we were before. The soul can be an energy field, one that persists and is reborn even after death. We can always be alive in parallel universes, that is, we never die. Is quantum reincarnation possible? No solid scientific evidence has yet been found, but some scientists and philosophers consider this idea possible. Quantum reincarnation is just a theory, which has not yet been proven by experiments. But given the many mysterious laws of quantum mechanics, such as superposition and entanglement, this cannot be said to be completely impossible. Can we live after death? Quantum reincarnation is a theory of science and philosophy that says that death cannot be the ultimate truth. If our consciousness exists at the quantum level, it can continue after death and enter a new body or universe. If parallel universes really existed, our consciousness could live forever in some universe. Do you think we can be resurrected in some other form after death? Quantum mechanics says that our consciousness can reappear in some other form in the universe. According to the multiverse theory, there may be countless versions like ours that exist in different universes. If a quantum computer could recreate our consciousness, perhaps we could be reborn. Quantum computing is improving rapidly. Some scientists believe that human consciousness is a quantum information that can be saved and transferred. But this is still completely theoretical and there is no concrete evidence. Mind uploading to a robot body. Can we become immortal by transferring our brains into a robot? Can a human being live as a machine forever? Mind uploading or transfer to a robotic body is a science-based idea in which all of the human brain's memories, thoughts, and consciousness are transferred into a digital or robotic system. This process is also called whole brain emulation, WBE. If this becomes possible, humans can live forever in a cybernetic form. How might transfer to a robotic body be possible? brain scanning and uploading. Scientists think that if all the data of a person's brain is scanned, it can be saved in a digital form. Using MRI, neuron mapping, and artificial intelligence, every neuron of the brain and its connections can be inserted into a digital system. This data can then be uploaded to a robotic body or virtual system, AI. This process is called whole brain emulation, WBE. Meaning, your brain can be saved in a computer, and you can come back to life in a robotic body. Neural interface and artificial intelligence. Brain chips like Neuralink, Elon Musk's company, can create a direct connection between the brain and the machine. If a person's brain is completely connected to AI, then he can work as a machine. This process is called synthetic immortality. Meaning, you can control the robot body directly with your mind and stay in it forever. Cyborg body. Scientists are working on bionic limbs, robotics, and artificial skin. If the whole body is transformed into a robotic form and the brain is uploaded into it, humans can live forever. Meaning, you can become a cyborg with a robotic body, but the brain will remain yours. Will it be possible in the future? Scientists are hoping for early tests of mind uploading by 2045. Some important projects. 2045 Initiative, Russia, the project of transferring human consciousness to a robot body. Neuralink, Elon Musk, research on mind uploading through brain chips and AI. Blue Brain Project, Switzerland, an attempt to create a digital model of the human brain. By 2050 to 2100 we can be immortal by uploading our brains into a robot. Potential disadvantages of this technology. If your brain gets uploaded into a robot, will it be the real you or just a copy of you? Will this technology be good for humanity? Can the soul be transferred to a machine? If your mind data is digital, can it be hacked? Can humans be immortal? Mind uploading may be possible in a robotic body, but there are many scientific and ethical challenges. If this technology succeeds, humans could live forever, but will they remain real humans? The future may bring the era of cyborg humans and digital consciousness. Cloning and memory transfer. Can we recreate ourselves? Can we clone our bodies and transfer our memories to it? If that happens, will that new person be the real us? Cloning and memory transfer is a science-based futuristic technology in which humans can create an exact copy, clone, of their body and transfer all their memories, thoughts, and consciousness into it. If it succeeds, humans may be able to beat death. What is cloning? Cloning means creating an exact genetic copy of an organism. The most famous example of this is Dolly the sheep, 1996, which was the first cloned animal. Body parts can be made through therapeutic cloning. Complete human cloning is still legally prohibited, but scientists are researching it. Meaning, if a complete clone of a human is made, he will look and act exactly like a real person. What is memory transfer? Memory transfer means transferring all of one person's memories, thoughts, and consciousness to another brain or machine. Possible ways to do this. All the information of the brain can be saved with techniques like brain chip interface, Neuralink. Synaptic mapping, all the data of neurons can be scanned and inserted into another brain. Mind uploading, brain information can be saved in digital form and transferred to clones. Meaning, if all our memories were cloned, he could think just like the real us. Cloning and memory transfer, the path to immortality? If we clone ourselves and transfer our memories to it, can we live forever? DNA is used to clone a body, the same body, but without memories. The mental memories and consciousness of the original person are saved. These memories are transferred to the clone's brain. The clone starts behaving like the original person and keeps all his memories. Meaning, if this technique is successful, whenever we are old, we can create a new young clone and put our memories in it. If your clone holds all your memories, will it be you? Or will it just be your copy, while the real you will be gone? If two clones are created, who will you be real? Some scientists believe that it may be impossible to transfer true consciousness. But if the brain is gradually changed and memory transfer is done, then this process can be more successful. Can humans be immortal? The body can be rebuilt with cloning technology. Memory transfer can clone a person's memories and thinking. If consciousness can also be transferred, then man can become immortal. There will also be many challenges. It is not yet possible to transfer the original consciousness. Will the clone be you, or just a copy of you? Ethical and legal issues. Will cloning of humans be acceptable? Death has always been considered as the ultimate truth of life, but today science and technology are questioning it. Is it possible for humans to live forever? At the moment, cryonics and other techniques are just based on hope and research. In the future, science and technology may develop so much that death can be defeated. Maybe after 100 to 200 years, people will consider resurrection a normal process.
So friends, see you again in the next video with some more interesting facts. If you like the video, then definitely like, share and subscribe, and if you want a video on a particular topic, then tell your topic in the comment box below.